can't make junk art without junk. And so wherever I have the opportunity to pick up some junk, I do so, and I have put the word out among my friends as well. If they have something that they perceive to be junk, don't throw it away, give it to me. I can throw it away if I can't use it. So much of the stock that I have here for welding these little art projects comes from friends. Hi, I'm Rich, and I'm a junk welder. I make art out of junk. When we moved to Rochester in 1980, we moved from a small farm in Indiana where I worked at Purdue. And we had chickens and we had a couple goats. And so, and we had 4 gardens. We had some real nice garden space. So my hobbies there were sort of outdoor activities. When we moved here, we're in the middle of a town. What am I going to do? And my wife supported me building a kit car. So I decided I was going to build a kit car. In order to do that, I needed a welder. And I knew how to weld, so I just bought a stick welder. And with that, I was able to make the changes I needed to on the frame in order to fit the body and engine and all that sort of thing. So that's how I got started a long time ago. I didn't really get into the business of junk art until I retired in 2010. And then I started doing a little bit of junk art on my own. And my wife encouraged me, and in fact paid the tuition to community education to take a welding course, an art welding course. Now they really didn't teach us to weld. They basically encouraged us to make art, iron art, out of whatever. New stock, old stock, junk, whatever but they really encourage us to try to be original and just make stuff. Most of what I build, I get the ideas from something else that I've observed somewhere. So once I get the idea pretty well formulated in my mind, then I go to my junk pile and I root around until I find a piece that will work on this project, and multiple pieces if necessary. And then I bring them to my bench, where I have a grinder, and I can cut the pieces as necessary, and then carry those pieces outside to where I do the welding. And there have been times when I wasn't happy with the way it looked, and I cut it apart.
Really?
And start over.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't happen real often, but or a piece doesn't look quite right to me the way it's welded on, and so I can cut that off. So the first time I used a garage door spring, a torsion spring, which is what lifts the door, was when we needed ours repaired. Ours had broken. So they came out, the garage door company came out and put a new spring on, and I said, I'd like to keep the old one. And then I cut that into pieces to make the body used for the body of a small dog, that sort of thing. So yeah, anywhere I can find a piece of junk. Yeah, and my friends do the same thing who have asked to collect things. Instead of throwing something out, they'll meet me at church on Sunday and say, hey, I have something in my trunk for you.